It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
Good evening and welcome to John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. And guess what, folks? Tonight we're in the booth. We've got a great accommodations tonight because we're at home. The Millville Thunderbolts taking on the Cherokee Chiefs with Tyrell Dunn. I'm Rich Van Ord, and this is a West Jersey Football League American Division matchup. And Tyrell from Millville, the stakes are pretty clear. If they win tonight, they clinch a home playoff game in the playoffs.
That's wonderful. I was thinking all week, actually, this is a must-win. And like I said a couple weeks ago, I think every game from Winslow out was a must-win. They got it done at Delsea, had a mini-bye. Now we're here Thursday night against Cherokee, a division matchup where another must-win. And I think if they take that win from Delsea, but fix some little mistakes that they had here and there, I think it's an easy win for them.
Millville certainly has the upper hand, but the problem, Tyrell, with what Millville's been doing this year, they've been sloppy with the football at times, and they've also been undisciplined with 18 more penalties, or 3 penalties per game more than their opponents.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's the mistakes that we have to fix. That's the, and it's very silly mistakes like a false start or a holding that's calling back a big play, and it'll be a huge gain downfield, and it's going to call back because of a false start or a holding. But like I said, if you fix those, I think we just have to play very fundamental ball because Cherokee, at least from what I remember, they're a fundamental team. They're a very good, very well-coached team. So we just have to play more disciplined, play better, play without mistakes, and win this game.
So Cherokee is 3-4 on the season. Cherokee lost at home to Atlantic City, and they also lost pretty badly to Mainland.
They did.
So Cherokee sitting at 3-4, but they're the number 10 team in Group 5. So if you think about Group 5, Millville lost to the number 1, 2, and 5 teams in Group 5, and then the number 1 team in Group 4. So the reason why Millville can clinch that home playoff game is because their schedule is loaded. And it's an entire gauntlet to go through the season. And then next week against the Prep, even if they lose, they'll get a lot of power points because of the Prep's standing in Parochial A. So it's going to be a good match tonight for Millville. Cherokee comes in, like I said, at 3-4. And as you said, Tyrell, a very disciplined team, as they usually are. Millville will have to keep their composure. If they pull out a win tonight, it becomes 0-0 in 2 weeks.
Exactly. And like I said, just play fundamental ball, and they will be fine.
So now it's time to go to senior night. Down to the field, seniors will be honored.
Our first senior this evening is number 0, Breon Cuff. He is played by his mother, Crystal Grissman, his grandmother, Sharon Grissman, his aunt, Amanda Grissman.
So as we wait for senior night, Millville has really relied heavily on Reggie Holly, Tyrell, because of injuries to the team.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, he's got injured and Jaden Dawson was out last week. So they have relied heavily on Reggie Holly. He has stepped up to the plate, and I said he should have. I said he was going to have to last week, and he did. He's going to have to do it as well this week.
So now we go to the field and senior night.
Next up, number 50, Tristan Shepard. Tristan being escorted by his dad, Aaron, his mom, Desiree, his sister, Reese, his brother, Grayson, and his grandpa, George. Breon Cobb Sr., his girlfriend Jalissa Mateo, his brother Azorari Cobbs, his sister Arabella Cobbs, and his brother Andre Bonner. Next up we have number 22, Jameer Heggs. He's escorted by his sister, Jemiah Heggs, his grandmother, Gladys McCollum, and his mother, Charlita Nelson.
Our next senior is number 6, Evan O'Neill. Senior number 14, Levi Childer. He was served by his mom, Ragnar, his grandmother, Linda, his dad, Levi, his uncle, Alan, and his sisters, Danielle and Tamira. Our next senior is number 3, Devontae Smith. He was served by his mom, Tiana Patterson, his dad, Dante Smith Jr., his sister, Janiah Smith, his brother, Dante Smith Jr., the number 6.
I thought you said Billy, and then you're like, okay, that's already. I thought you said Florida. I was like, moving up. I do, and I was so sad. I saw them. I said,
Thank you, Rich. We're down here in Millville at Jim Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field. Ariel Melendez here. It's been a while, Coach. We haven't talked in a little bit. Coach Ayala, head coach of the Millville Thunderbolts. Before we get into the game tonight, senior night, you guys have 16 seniors. I know you can't talk about all of them because we'd be here all night, but what can you say about this group and just what they've added to the program?
Well, I mean, it was my first freshman group coming in, so it means a lot. You know, I mean, they were there. A couple of them actually suited up and played pivotal roles in our state championship year. Somebody like Jaden Jones, who had the game-ending sack in that state championship. Shamar Collins, who had a big onside kick in that game. So, you know, I mean, time flies, man. But these kids put in so much work, and you know, we're so appreciative of their buy-in to the standard and what we ask them to do consistently. I don't think people realize how much they put into this on a yearly basis to get prepared for 8-9 games out of the season, 10, 11, whatever it is. So you know, we love them to death, and we wish them nothing but the best. But we still got a lot of football to play.
And I know it's a little bit harder to do this in football, but I have to assume during some time, maybe at some point in the game, you're going to try and get some of those guys maybe that don't get to play a lot of chance. Just kind of how the game goes.
Yeah, sure, but the majority of them actually contribute and play. I mean, but of course we were going to, make sure that they're all highlighted and they all have an opportunity to get out there because, this night's about them and it's about making it right for them. But at the same time, we got to go win a football game, so.
And obviously, this season, I'm sure, hasn't gone kind of the way you or the team has wanted it to, but as you kind of head into the backstretch of the regular season here, what have you seen from this group? What have you learned from them?
They're resilient. They keep fighting. They keep coming to practice every day. They don't quit. That's who we are as a city. That's who we are as a team. That's who we are as a program. And that's all I can ask for. Just keep fighting through all the adversity and get better every week.
And we talked a little bit about this kind of at the beginning of the season, the not competition, I don't want to use that word, but, between Robbie at quarterback, you guys bring in Reggie as a Wildcat, kind of a lot. How have you seen that develop over the course of the season? Because it seems like you guys go to Reggie in those key moments and kind of find a way to spark the offense.
Yeah, I mean, it's just about changing the pace and giving the defense something else to worry about and something else to prepare for. I mean, we can go out there and hold the fort down with Robbie. It's just another addition to what we can do and how dynamic we could be and, how we could change the course of the game. So.
All right, thank you, Coach. Again, good luck tonight. Again, that's Millville's head coach Ayala as Millville hosts senior night here at John Barbeau Stadium as they will look to make it 2 in a row against the Cherokee Chiefs. Stay with us on Quinn Broadcasting. We'll be right back.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
Under Democratic leadership, Cumberland County grew stronger. We saw the largest business growth in 20 years.
Democrats expanded the Cumberland County College to Rowan University, which includes a medical school, and also built a state-of-the-art vocational and technical education center, also known as CC Tech.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capazola and Garcia Balicki for commissioner.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Back here at John Barbow Stadium here at Wheaton Field in Millville, New Jersey. Ariel Melendez here. Pleasure to be joined by the Cherokee Chiefs head coach, Sean DeVise. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. We always want to make sure we give the opposing team some credit as well. Kind of similar to the way Millville's gone this season. It's been a little bit of a back and forth year for this group. Obviously, you're coming off that tough loss against Williamstown last week. Just where do you kind of see things right now as you guys head into the last couple games of the regular season?
I feel like we've been stressing about minimizing mistakes. Not competing against ourselves and, focusing on the game plan, and hopefully we can minimize mistakes and give great effort. That's what we've been preaching all week.
Yeah, and looking at the stats, it seems like obviously you guys rely on the upperclassmen quite a bit. Your quarterback, Birdie, Markovsky, Kalinsky, there's a lot of other names when you kind of take a look at things. Just what have they been able to do for this team, kind of leading the charge on this group?
Sure. I mean, quarterback, as everybody knows, is the most important position, and Cooper's been everything we've been, hoping for as he develops in his junior year here. So, we can basically continue to lean on him. Tailback's always been a tailback by committee. We're a little banged up there. So, we're going to get some new faces in here tonight, and it's their opportunity to step up.
And, season by season, every year is different. But it's been a tough go for the Cherokee team against Millville, kind of at least in the past 5 years or so. What do you guys, have to do, not to get too much into your game plan, but what are kind of some of the basic things you want to see from this team to maybe buck that trend?
Right. It just comes down to communicating and tackling well and staying sustained on our blocks. It's just a very simple formula, and that's what we preach. And if we take care of those things, we should be in most games on our schedule.
And lastly, this is probably going to be a little bit of an emotional night for Millville. It's their senior night. They've got 16 seniors on that side. How do you kind of curb that as well? Because I'm sure they're obviously going to be playing, not for the team, not just for those 16 guys, obviously, but want to make them have a good effort. So kind of how do you try and curb that too?
Well, it's always been about us. We tell everybody it don't matter who the opponent is, where you play. Our focus is solely on the orange helmets, which is Cherokee, and it don't matter who we're playing. So that's just sole focus is you worry about your teammates and you stay together and, let's get the job done.
All right, thank you, Coach DeVise. Again, that's Cherokee Chiefs head coach Sean DeVise. We'll be right back here on Quinn Broadcasting as Millville Thunderbolts again try to make it 2 in a row against the Cherokee Chiefs. Stay with us.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
And we're back live at John Barbeau Stadium at Wheaton Field, waiting for just Millville's second home game of the year. And we're in the middle of October. As you know, Millville started the season at the Battle of the Beach. They played in Glassboro, and after that they played at Atlantic City, then at Mainland, then they had their first home game, and then 2 away games, Winslow and Delsey, so they're back here. So for the regular season, Millville will have their last 3 games at home. It's tonight against Cherokee, next week against the Prep, and then on Thanksgiving Day they will have Vineland. So Millville will get their 4 home games. As you know, the schedule flips every year. So last year Millville had 5 home and 4 away, and so this year they'll have 4 home and 5 away. And they'll flip back again next year. So. And there's been no commitment for Millville to play Battle of the Beach next year, although they usually do. But that's not going to happen until probably sometime in the spring when the beach is announced and who's playing and who's not playing. But Tyrell, that's a very exciting competition to Battle of the Beach, and they bring some high-profile teams to Ocean City.
And we've seen those high-profile teams this year, especially with Winslow playing IMG Academy. I've talked about it on the streams multiple times, and you see just how much our the NJ schools are reaching out, not just in the Northeast or everywhere. And we're having the best team, arguably the best team in the country, come up and play a South Jersey team, and it's just. Yes, Battle of the Beach is one of the ones where it's like you have to be there and you have to watch. So I'll be kind of disappointed if Millville doesn't play next year.
Now, IMG Academy invites people from all over the country to join their team. I mean, so the United States is their recruiting base. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you're Winslow, you have to live in the Winslow School District. Right, so to just put this in perspective, it was a 35-21 game with IMG Academy. Right. That just shows you the kind of team that Winslow is. And look, Millville had a period where we could have gone up against IMG Academy. That talent was there at one time, especially in 2022. But now Winslow's going through that period where they're very high in talent, and they're probably the last next year with Jalen Parker as the quarterback. But it just shows some of the talent that's here in New Jersey. Yes. And Tyrell, I've always said, if Coach Schiano at Rutgers could keep the talent in New Jersey, yes, Rutgers would be a force across the country.
Oh, they'd be the team to beat. And you see a lot of the Vineland kids go, a lot of the Millville kids go, a lot of Jersey kids go, but not all of them go there. Like you said, if all the Jersey kids were to stay in Jersey and have to go to Rutgers, oh my gosh! I mean, like I said, they'd be on Penn State's level. Well, not now, but with Penn State struggles. But
Penn State is not on Penn State's level. So.
You're 100% right.
They lost to Northwestern. So
and they lost their coach a couple days after. So
also taking a look at football on Saturdays, I'm very, very proud to watch. I watched Alabama, Missouri on Saturday, and to see Alabama trying to go for a go-ahead score, and number 17, Latsier Brooks, keeping a drive alive with an extremely difficult catch in traffic that was dropped in the bucket and kept that drive alive, and Alabama was able to score and put that game away.
Yeah, I've seen Alabama does a thing where they give offensive player of the week and defensive player of the week, and they give it about 4 guys or whatever, and he's been on there, I think, twice now so far, and as a true freshman who's only 5'9", but his frame and the way he plays is so much bigger than 5'9", and I think I remember seeing a coach from Alabama saying at those exact words, saying he plays so much bigger than he actually is, and that's why we love him here. That's why he's a true freshman, and he's had, I think, multiple games where he's been the leading receiver. I know this last week he had 4 catches for 58 yards. There was another week where I think actually the only wide receiver that beat him out was Ryan Williams, who we know is arguably the best wide receiver in the country. But
maybe number 2 behind that kid from Ohio State.
Sure. But yeah, he's going to be different, and I love tuning into Alabama games and watching a hometown kid just shine. I love seeing it.
And also love watching games on Saturday, especially you don't think of a team like Kent State, but you see Darian Blackowitz there as a freshman getting a lot of time playing for the Golden Flash. So very, very proud if you turn the TV on Saturday and see some kids from Millville playing.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It wasn't even, at least last year, a couple of my friends are playing. You see Solomon DeShields at Pitt or at Texas A&M last year. Then you switch the channel, you see Syracuse, you see LaQuint Allen Jr. out there, and another guy I grew up with, Tyree Powell, who he was a violent guy, so I have to hate him. I have to hate him, but
when he was on Rutgers, you were rooting for him.
Well, yes, exactly. Exactly. So it's just always nice seeing not just hometown kids, but kids you played against and played with, shining at the next level. I love seeing, especially with Quinn now with having that RB3 spot and coming in, on pass downs and all that stuff. It's lovely to see.
And for the Jags, LaQuinn Allen making big time contributions to that Jaguar squad. So the captains are at midfield. They're getting ready to toss the coin.
Jaguars in London this week.
Well, they always play a game over in England because Mr. Khan, who owns the Jaguars, owns Man U. So he's going to volunteer to have the Jags come across, and that's an entirely different story of having a team based in London, which I'm all for.
Yeah.
So Marty Collins is out at midfield, and Millville looks like they are going to receive the ball to start the ball game. Millville would love to have Marty Collins suit up, but injured in the preseason in a pretty severe injury for him during preseason scrimmage. And we miss him this year. And Aiden Dawkins is back in his dress. Jaden Day's still a couple of weeks out.
Yeah, Marty's one of those guys where it's like he's missing, and you can tell that he's missing. So it's very unfortunate for Millville, but hopefully he gets better for the next step, the next level.
We'll take a pause for our national anthem. Thanks to the Millville Band for that rendition of our national anthem. We're just about set. There is a wind blowing. It's about a 5 to 10 mile an hour wind, and it's actually coming across the field as you're looking at the field from left to right.
It looks like Millville, the way that they turned during the coin flip, will be going into the
Millville was able to establish the run against Delsey last week. And if they can do the same today, it'll do them very, very well. I mean, again, without Dawkins the last couple games, without obviously Jaden Days, without Marty Collins, they had to lean heavily on Reggie Holly. And Reggie Holly has delivered. And he has been the rock this team has played for. But you've had other kids step up as well. Ronald Saunders with a punt return. So there's been a lot of, I'll tell you, Tyler, it's a cliche when they say next man up, but in this case it truly is. You've got to step up. You've got to have someone fill that void and make a play.
100%. And like you said, Reggie Holly did it well the last couple of weeks, actually. And I like you said, it's cliche, but I want to see the Wildcat play run again. They ran it a lot in the LC game, and it had a lot of success. They ran it against RV in the late second half, and that had a lot of success. So they really seem to like that play. I'd like to see them run it.
So Matthew St. John is going to kick the ball off for Cherokee. Little delay on the field here. We'll see what the problem is.
He substituted a Millville player. I'm not exactly sure why.
And there is the kick. It's a low end over-ender. It will go into the end zone. And Millville will have the ball at the own 20-yard line. So Cherokee started the season, we thought that they were going to be a player in Group 5. They went to Middletown South and won that game 27-26, but the problem is Middletown South a 2-4 football team. They thought that was a signature win, and then Cherokee played Lenape, and they beat Lenape 42-21, and people were like, wow, they beat Lenape 42-21. Well, guess what? Everybody's beating Lenape 42-21. So, this is a big game for Millville, a winnable game, but they've got to play well. O'Connor, jet sweep action to Holly, and why not? Out to the 34-yard line. That's going to be a first down for Millville.
That's a great start to get the run game incorporated, get it going. There was great blocking on the left side of the line, but also the wide receivers had their guys locked up and gave room for Reggie Holly to get the first down. Great start from Millville offense.
13 yards and a first down. It's going to be first down for Millville at their own 33-yard line. Millville goes into their base 4-wide set. They're utilizing Jackson a lot more as a wideout. Handoff, Dawkins across the 35. He'll get to about the 38-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5 on first down.
Another great run by Millville. He had a hole, and he attacked it right away. I missed seeing him run last week because he's one of my favorite players to watch on Millville. Small frame, but runs big, so they're going to love him. They're going to love him back in the lineup, and they're going to utilize him a lot on the run game today.
Now, on the first 2 runs, now, Tyrell, you're the guy, you're the big hog in the trench there, right? You tell me what you're seeing in these trenches, these first 2 runs, and see what they run here. So it's going to be second down and 5. O'Neal goes in motion. O'Connor straight drop back. They try to get it to O'Neal, but the ball falls incomplete.
I'm not sure if that was tipped or just a short throw by Robbie O'Connor. But like you said, I'll be the one watching the trenches, and it looks like that Millville offense will give Robbie O'Connor time to set his feet, make a good throw. I mean, obviously that throw came out pretty quick, but on a play where he has to hold the ball for a little bit more, it looks like the offensive line is going to give him time.
So that's going to bring up a third down and 5. So Reggie Holly by himself to the far side. They go trip bunch to the near side, to the short side of the field. 3rd and 5. And they give it to Dawkins. Dawkins goes straight ahead. He gets to the 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 2, 4th and 3. And Millville is going to elect to punt the ball away.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there on the line, but it looked like Isaiah Johnson, his guy either beat him or, I don't know what exactly happened, but it looks like Isaiah Johnson's guy was the one who made the tackle initially.
Stephen Barbagiovanni is back to take the punt from Jones. And there's the kick. It's a high, lazy, short kick. And it's fun. It's muffed. Fight for it. Does Millville have it? I believe Millville's got it.
Now, referee's pointing Cherokee's way.
It's going to be Cherokee football after the muff punt was recovered at the 28-yard line.
See a muff up there.
There's the muff. He was not interfered with. Is there a clear recovery by someone? And it is a clear recovery, Millville. There's a clear recovery there, and then it's stolen away by Barbara Giovanni. Cooper Birdie is the quarterback. Straight drop back, throws in the flat. He's got him in. There's a hold out there down to the 31-yard line. And that's going to be Shardoff for 3.
Looked like Jaden Jones got back there and almost got his hand on it, but it was a little bit to the right of that. Like you said, I think Barbara Giovanni there was a holder there a little bit, but missed by the refs.
Trips to the far side for Cherokee. Birdie looks to the side, sees an audible. Handoff up the gut and going nowhere is going to be Jaden Gersey.
He got like WWE tackled there. I don't know if you've seen that, but that was a great penetration from Millville defense. They're going to need that all day long to stop the Cherokee run offense.
It's going to be 3rd down and 8, the ball at the 30-yard line. And here you go again, Tyrell. Jaden Jones just comes unblocked.
Yeah, he does. And I seen that initially, and I was hoping he would be the one to get to him.
3rd down and 8 from the 30-yard line. Birdie is going to roll to his left. He throws. He's got a man. Nice timing pattern to Barbara Giovanni, and that's going to be a 1st down. We'll see what they mark it. It's going to be at the 41-yard line, gain of 11.
Looked like Phoenix Childers there just got beat off that out route. And Birdie was able to hit the wide receiver before he broke. Oh, enough for a 1st down. And he's wide open. Phoenix Childers is tripping over there.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Straight ahead handoff. And with room is Gersey. And Gersey gets out to the 48. That's a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
That's something that Millville can't give up throughout this whole game. They've struggled all season letting that middle of the defense, whether it be a line or a tight end pass across the middle or whatever it may be, that middle of the offense, or middle of the defense for Millville has been a struggle this year.
2nd down and 3, ball at the 48-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Birdie throws, has a man, and it's caught in Millville territory at the 43-yard line. And it's caught out there by Shardoff. That's a gain of 9 and a 1st down.
Yeah, it goes back to exactly what I was talking about. That middle of the field for Millville's offense or Millville's defense has been a struggle for them all season. He was open in the middle.
At the 42 of Millville, 1st and 10. Birdie. Hands off and going nowhere is Gersey. Millville sniffed that one out, loss of 2.
I want to say that was Darnell Williams who was showing that blitz and blitzed right away. He was the first one to get to Gersey in the backfield. That was a great play call by Millville defense there.
At the 45-yard line of Millville, 2nd down and 12. Birdie in shotgun, 2 wides to the near side. Millville brings pressure. He drops back. He's got a man over the middle. And being tackled at the 40-yard line is Shardoff. That's a gain of 5. They're going to give him to the 39. It's going to be a gain of 6, 3rd and 6.
Once again, that's going back to the middle of the defense there with Darnell Williams blitzing. It leaves Aiden Dawkins alone in the middle of the defense to try to cover the wide receiver by himself. Great open field tackle, but still for a gain of 6.
3rd down, 6. 4 wides in the game, 2 to each side. Gursey in motion. They fake the action to him. Birdie keeps. He's tackled for a yard gain.
That was a great read by Jaden Jones. He didn't fall for the fake there to Gursey. He held his ground. He stayed contained and wasn't letting Birdie get anywhere with that run.
Brings up a 4th down and 5. And I got to tell you, Tyrell, if I'm Millville, I'm telling the wide side end, come straight up the field and cut off that waggle action.
Oh, 100%. Jaden Jones has done a really good job of doing that this year, of coming up and blocking passes to that flat side. So they were just trying to get Millville to jump, and they almost succeeded on that there too.
Timeout. Cherokee will take it with them. 4:54 left first quarter. No score. Back after this.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
Hello.
.454 left in the first quarter. It's going to be a 4th and 5 for Cherokee, and they'll bring the offense out. And they're going to bring 1 wide receiver to the near side and 2 to the far side. And Millville's got to bring up the back. Actually, they're going to shadow Shardhoff. And then there's the pass, and the ball is nearly picked. Falls incomplete in a great play out there. They're trying to. Reggie Holly was there, but I don't know if he made the play.
I'm thinking it's Feeney Child is there. He's the one who came up and stepped up and almost picked off.
So Millville takes over. First and 10. Millville will go empty backfield. O'Connor back to pass. He's got a man. And out to the 44-yard line is Reggie Holly.
Reggie Holly had to adjust on that pass there. If Robbie O'Connor gets his throws up a little bit more, then we're happy. I think Reggie Holly makes a play on that. Makes number 4 miss from the Cherokee defense.
Second down 4. And remember, there is a wind, and it's increased a little bit. It's about 10 miles an hour, so it's going to affect passing for sure, going in this direction from right to left on your TV. Millville is moving the ball on the ground. I thought they would go to that. Trips to the near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield for Millville. O'Connor back to pass. Looks, he's got a man over the middle. It's going to be Holly. Slices through 2 defenders. Now just is surrounded by Chiefs, but gets what he can to the 45-yard line. And that's going to be an 11-yard reception for Holly. And a first down.
Once again, Reggie Holly stepping up in place of Jaden Days, who's not on the opposite side of him. And he's doing such a good job of stepping up and being that leader on the offense.
So first and 10 at the Cherokee 45-yard line. O'Neal and Cobbs to the far side, and Holly to the far side. Cherokee goes down to a 4-man line. Now they bring Holly into the backfield. He's got room, hurdles a tackler, and now we have a flag on the play.
Multiple flags, Rich.
I'm anxious to see what this call is going to be. It's going to be a personal foul against Millville for what? take a look here. It's going to come back to the Millville 45-yard line.
Are they calling it on
hurdling? They're going to call it hurdling. You're not allowed to hurdle a player. First and 20 from the Millville 45-yard line. Handoff, Dawkins into the line. He's going to go nowhere. It's going to be second down and 20 from there.
I think Cherokee sniffed out the run that was going to be coming up. They had really good penetration there on the offensive line of Millville and stopped it for pretty much no gain there.
I have to check the rule book, and I do have one. I should have brought it. I don't think you can hurdle and make contact with another player.
Interesting, but I feel like those rules go out the book if somebody's aiming for your legs or just avoiding them. But what do I know? I do not have a handbook like you.
So 3 wides to the far side. O'Connor and shotgun, 2 to the near side, and Millville is going to call timeout. 2:11 left in the first quarter, no score. Back after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
So I got a rule clarification during the break that if the player's on the ground, you can hurdle. But if the player's trying to take your knee out and end your career, you're not allowed to hurdle. So that was the 15-yard penalty against Holly. Which is what the tackler, I'm not saying the tackler was intending to take out his knee, I'm not saying that. But
I know what you meant, right?
Second and 20. O'Connor straight drop back. Looks, got a man over the middle. It's O'Neal. O'Neal goes straight ahead and makes it a manageable third down with a 10-yard gain.
Looks like Millville's liking that cross route right across the middle of the field. That's the second time they run it, the second time that Robbie has hit a wide receiver come across the field, the first time being Reggie Holly. But if Cherokee's going to leave that open, I say keep going back to it. And like you said, a manageable 3rd and 10, go back for another pass and run that same thing and see if they bite or not.
3rd down and 10 from the Cherokee 45 in what most likely is 4-down territory for the Bolts. Devontae Smith to the far side along with Cobbs. 2 to the near side. Millville sets. Now we have motion. O'Connor's going to go. Slip screen. Saunders. He's got room. He's got the 35. 30. Makes a move inside the 30 to the 27. It's going to be a first down. Gain of 18 to Saunders.
That's funny. I was just about to compliment the Millville's offensive line because I said how well they were doing, but then they kind of deked me, pushed their guys out the way, and did a great job going upfield, blocking for Ronald Saunders. He makes a couple good moves to the middle of the field. First down, Millville. Moving the ball right now, Rich.
At the 28 of Cherokee. 2 wides each side. Dawkins is the running back. O'Neal in motion. They hand it off to Dawkins. He goes straight ahead. He's going to fight and get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Good job on John Franz there of Cherokee to not let go of Aiden Dawkins because, like I said multiple times in previous games, he is one of the hardest guys I've ever seen in Millville. Sports have to be tackled. He's not one to go down easy. So good on him. Good on Franz and Cherokee to hold on to him.
This will probably be the last play of the first quarter as Millville sends O'Neal and Devontae Smith to the far side. Now they have 2 running backs. Saunders to the near side. They hand it off to Holly. Holly is going to pick his way over the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 24, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've played one at John Barbour Stadium at Wheaton Field. We have no score. Back with second quarter action after this.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners. And I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
And now, back to the game.
So start the second quarter of play. Millville at the Cherokee 24-yard line. Love a 3rd down and 6.
We go back to that Reggie Holly run. I think if he stayed outside and trusted his blockers more that were going on to the outside, I think he could have had a 1st down there. Maybe he's seen a hole up the middle and tried to go for it, but I think if he followed his blockers outside more, I think we're looking at a 1st down for Millville, but we are now at a 3rd and 6.
So I like this setup because I like cross action here. I like to use a cross action. We'll see what Millville does here on 3rd and 6. O'Connor fakes. Now he's in a flare on the wheel route. He's got Reggie Holly. What a play call. Great play call by Millville on that one. Down to the 3-yard line. It's going to be 21 yards to Reggie Holly on the wheel.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's the one touchdown they scored against Quinn that was from that wheel route out to the side. And I kind of seen it coming when I was looking for the cross action and I seen Reggie Holly peel out to that left side. So good on Robbie O'Connor for hitting. If we let him a little bit more, we might be looking at a Millville touchdown, but nonetheless, 1st and goal, Millville.
Yeah, just make the connection.
Yeah, exactly.
So at the 3-yard line, it's going to be Millville 1st and goal. Holly and Dawkins in the backfield. They're going to hand it to Dawkins with Holly being the lead. He's going to get in, I think. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Aiden Dawkins.
That was huge. I love that play call. Just go right up the middle, go right down the throat of Cherokee defense. Trust your big man up front. Trust Reggie Holly, who's been a big part of this offense already of the year, but especially this first half. So good on Millville. That was a great drive by them. Yep, Reggie Holly had a great, oh my gosh, he pancaked this guy right up the middle. Good on Reggie Holly.
And there is the kick by Powers, and the kick is good. 11:46 left first half. It's 7-0 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We're back. Millville leads this game by a score of 7-0. A very impressive drive. And I love the play calling during that drive.
100%. 100%. Like I said, we have the cross action play to O'Neal. Then we have the running to the outside by Reggie Holly. And then before the Aiden Dawkins touchdown, we finish it off with that wheel route. And I love that wheel route.
Barbara Giovanni's back deep for Tristan Shepard's kick. It's a high end over-ender. Barbara Giovanni fumbles the ball. He's going to pick it back up. He's coming to the near sideline, and Millville's going to get to him at the 24-yard line.
He must be having issues seeing the ball or just containing the ball. That's the second muffed punt of the day. And as we see, that was a great drive by Millville, like we were saying. Time of possession 5:03, 8 plays, 62 yards. And it looked like they were moving the ball on every single play. Even that Aiden Dawkins 1-yard run, they're still going into positive territory. And like I said, that was a beautiful drive by Millville, and their defense has been stepping up so far today. And let's keep the ball rolling.
And I thought special teams coaches tell you to catch the ball with your hands, not with your chest, because your pad, can have an impact. So anyway, Birdie at quarterback. He's going to hand it off. Gersey looks for room, and he's not going to have much, if at all. So I think they're going to give him a yard to the 25-yard line.
Going back to what you were saying, they tell everybody that you catch with your hands and not with your chest. It's going to bounce right off, and we've seen that twice from Barbara Giovanni. But once again, great job by Millville's defense containing that middle. They've only let up one big run, and that was the 7-yarder in the first quarter.
So they're going to send two wides to the far side. They're going to actually go tight end wing to the near side. Birdie takes the snap. Again, they're going to try Gersey again. He gets 2. They may give him 3. Let's see where the linesman. That linesman's not generous. It's a 2-yard gain. 5 carries, 7 yards for Gersey. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7.
They're going to keep trying that middle, I think, but it clearly hasn't worked for them besides one other time. That's what I was talking about, that run in that first quarter. Millville's doing a great job keeping that middle, at least the interior linemen have been doing a great job of just having Gersey go nowhere.
So they're going to bring Hop and Barbara Giovanni to the far side. Near side is their leading receiver, Shardhoff. He's in motion across the formation. And it's going to be Birdie, and a little too high for Shardhoff, and he almost made the catch. Good effort by Shardhoff.
It definitely would have been a great catch by him, but Darnell Williams was coming in on a blitz on that left side and absolutely beat the lineman that he was going up against. And I think Birdie felt the pressure, tried to get the ball off, and just a high for Shardhoff.
And it looks like Matthew St. John is going to be the punter.
It's like O'Neal's.
Yeah, Evan O'Neal's back for Millville. Remember, the wind is blowing in the face of St. John. High snap. Here comes the rush. Millville almost gets it. Very short kick. It's going to take a Cherokee bounce, now neutralized. And they're going to down it at the 47.
Great field position from Millville. They just have to take advantage of this. You won't get much. You don't really get much good field position when you're in football, but when you do have it, you have to take advantage of it. And Millville has been moving the ball all game long. And let's just keep it up, put some more points on the board before half.
Well, they'll mark the ball at the 48-yard line. That's where Millville will have it 1st and 10 in plus territory. So Millville's got one wide receiver to each side. They got the 2 running backs each side of O'Connor. Got Breon Cupp is a tight end. They're going to hand it off, and that's going to be Dawkins. Check that. That's Breon Cobbs is the runner. My apologies.
Another good run by Millville's offense. There is a flag on the play.
It's going to be a sideline warning against Millville. So it's only a warning. Millville, a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So it's Cobbs and Dawkins. And from the way they've been playing, Tyrell, it looks like Cherokee is keying on number 10, which is why other runners have lanes. O'Connor, again, this time Dawkins straight ahead.
And that play right there pretty much proves your point where Cobbs gets a gain of 5 and Dawkins gets a gain of about 2, 1 or 2.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 4. 6 carries, 11 yards for Dawkins so far in the game. So maybe they're proving my point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That play right
Cross
there.
action. Because look, as soon as the motion went to Dawkins, the linebacker's caved.
Exactly.
So they're going to leave Dawkins in the backfield on 3rd and 4. And send some play action here. Nope. Straight tunnel screen to Holly, who doesn't handle it. It's incomplete. 4th and 4.
I think he was getting antsy to get the ball and get upfield. He just forgot to get the ball first and then start moving his feet.
So with 4th and 4, Millville's going to keep the offense out, but it looks like your favorite Wildcat formation is going to come in because O'Connor trotted off the field.
He's trying back on now. I would have loved to see that Wildcat play there. I'm not going to lie to you.
So 4th and 4. Millville goes trips to the near side, 2 wides to the far side. 4th down and 4. They throw the ball, and it's Holly. He's got the sideline. Can he outrace the DB? He does. Touchdown, Millville.
Reggie Holly is one word, a playmaker. He knows how to make plays out of nothing. He made up for himself for not catching the ball in that tunnel screen. He catches it on the outside, makes one move, makes one guy miss, and then this other guy just can't catch him. Who was down, unfortunately, on the Millville sideline. He's up now, but he's shaking up. Great job on Reggie Holly. That whole drive, this whole game so far, it's all been a Reggie Holly.
Here you go. It's just a simple hitch to the outside.
And then he's just too fast.
And then Mario Rosario had no chance, and neither did Lorenzo Lontop. That's an easy get for Holly, and the extra point is good. 8:23 left, first half. Millville 14, Cherokee nothing. Back after this timeout.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville getting ready to kick off. It's going to be Tristan Shepard. Barbara Giovanni is back, along with Shartoff. And they're going to try an onside kick. And it's recovered. Heads up play by Ethan Noriega for Cherokee.
I think we're seeing the way that Millville wants to play. I think they want to run up the score because they need a statement win. And like I said, their offense has been moving the ball such an efficient way, even on the little runs. And as you see on this time of possession, they only needed 1 minute and 33 seconds, and 4 plays, 48 yards, all done by Reggie Holly pretty much.
So Cherokee comes on the field with good field position. Millville took a chance, but they also, by failing that chance, they gave Cherokee good field position. Trips to the far side, we have a whistle. Stoppage of play, and it looks like an official's timeout. We're back in. Birdie back to pass. He's got a man on the stop pattern. It's Shardoff, who's wide open. So Tyrell, Millville continually leaves that slot receiver uncovered, and Cherokee just took advantage of it.
Yes, they did. It looked like it was Nyshawn Jones who was supposed to be on the coverage there on that outside linebacker spot for the slot wide receiver, but he just left him open, and that's what I was talking about. That middle of the field from outside linebacker, it's just always open, and clearly we've seen it there.
I formation for Cherokee. They're going to Gersey again, and Gersey's not going to go anywhere. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, a yard if that. We'll see where they spot it. Call it no gain. It's going to be a 2nd down and 10. And I'll tell you what, Tyrell, they had an I formation, which means they had an extra blocker.
They did, but it looks like that extra blocker really did nothing because Millville's defense has been outstanding other than, like I said, the middle slot receiver plays that Cherokee has converted on. But other than that, Millville's defense stepped up a lot this game.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Handoff again. Gersey this time gets to the 2nd level, but not much farther than that. He's going to have a gain of 5 to the 28-yard line. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5.
The containment was there. It was just a little bit of an over-containment. He ran past the running back and just completely ran past him and missed him. And that's what I was saying, I think, last week, where we have to contain that outside, but we have to stand our ground and not just be too eager to get to the ball.
3rd and 5 at the 28-yard line of Millville. Millville's going to show pressure. Birdie's going to roll. Here comes the Millville rush, and the ball is incomplete. Coverage out there by Saunders. And it'll bring up a 4th and 5.
That was great coverage, like you said, by Saunders. But once again, John Serzan is trying to catch that ball with his chest. It looked like it went through his hands and hit his chest, and that's why it bounced right off. Obviously, I'm not taking away anything from Saunders, but if you put your hands out, catch that with your hands, you might be able to bring that down.
Brings up a 4th down and 5. Ball to 28 at Millville. Barber Giovanni to the near side, hop to the far side. Birdie, straight drop back, looks, he's got a man, the ball is caught! Right over that ball was well delivered to Sharthoff for a 1st down at the Millville 9-yard line. 19 yards on a 1st down.
That was a great ball by Birdie over the middle of the field, and that just goes back to, once I said, that middle of the field is a liability to Millville defense. Nyshawn Jones was too far in. It looks like Aiden Dalton was too far back, and that's why Birdie dropped that ball perfectly in to Sharthoff.
1st and goal from the Millville 9. Sharthoff in motion. Handoff, Gersey. Gersey has room, and he's going to stretch, and he is in for the touchdown from 9 yards out. So Cherokee puts a touchdown on the board.
And that drive was pretty much led by those 2 plays from the slot wide receiver over the middle. And a good run by Gersey, but without those 2 plays of those over the middle receptions, Cherokee doesn't score there.
And St. John will come on for the extra point. Looks like we have illegal participation, I believe. Came from the back judge. So 12 men against Millville. So does Cherokee want to go for 2 or kick the extra point? They'll just decline it and kick the extra point. And the kick is up and nearly blocked. And it is good. 5:47 left in the first half. It's 14-7 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
So Cherokee puts a score on the board, a pair of 19-yard passes from Birdie to Shardoff. Shardoff's got 5 catches for 56 yards in this game. He's been very busy.
And most of them have been over the middle. And I know I keep saying it, but that middle has to get some help from Millville.
And here is the kick, a low squib kick, and it's picked up by one of the Millville players who's going to go across midfield into Cherokee territory, and that's going to be Lee German. So Millville's going to start this possession in great field position thanks to Lee German.
Once again in great field position. That was a great return. I didn't think anything was going to come out of that because he bobbles the ball and there's 3 white jerseys pretty much in front of him. And he follows his block, makes a good move, follows his blocks even more, makes a couple of other great moves. It looked like he's about to take that to the house. And so Cherokee closed in. Great return by German there.
So Millville has it 1st and 10 at the Cherokee 46. 2 wides far side, 1 near. Now Holly and Smith motion out of the backfield. O'Connor back to pass. He's flushed to his left. He's got to be wide open. And skipping along the sidelines is Reggie Holly.
I don't know if you've seen that, but Robbie O'Connor was attending for it to go to Holly earlier than that. But when Holly seen Robbie O'Connor having to flush out to his left, Holly also adjusted and made a great play on there. Good job, Millville. Good job of both O'Connor and Holly to make that adjustment there.
That's a gain of 20, and that puts Reggie Holly at 5 catches for 100 yards. Two wides to the near side for Millville on 1st and 10 from the 26. O'Connor gives it off. Dawkins tries to cut it. He does! How did he find room to get a couple of yards on that one? I'll never know. Great effort by Dawkins. And they're going to spot him at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Big play on 1st down.
Like you said, no idea how he did that, but
Let's check that. I think that was Smith.
Either way, I don't know how they stayed up, how they... To clarify, it was Smith there, but I don't know how he had room, how he found room to get that, but good on him to get a couple yards, or get 6 yards out of that.
2nd down and 4, it was Smith. Now you got Dawkins, and he's got room! And they're going to mark him down at the 7-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 13 for Dawkins.
And Millville's doing up-tempo. They like what they're seeing. They like the run game that's going on right now.
They're going to motion Holly into the formation. They're going to hand it off to Dawkins, who's got a crease, and he is close, or is he in? He is close, but not in. Gain of 6 for Dawkins, 2nd and goal inside the 1.
Look like the far side referee wanted to throw his hands up for a touchdown, but he's seeing the other referee throw his hands up for short of the end zone.
Inches from the goal line. They're going to hand it off to Dawkins. It's going to be a touchdown. No, it's not. They're going to drive him back, and they're going to say no progress. So it's going to be a 3rd down inside the 1.
I don't know if you see what's coming, Rich, but it's my favorite play. Robbie O'Connor is now off on the sideline, and Ayala gave the play to Reggie Holly there.
I thought Dawkins was in.
It looked like he walked in pretty much, but I guess not.
So Holly is the Wildcat quarterback. And Holly's going to keep it, find a crease, and get in. Touchdown, Reggie Holly.
In his first half, he is well over 100 all-purpose yards already, and he is a big time part of this offense. And as you see right here, takes a snap and pretty much walks in right behind a good block from Devontae Smith, and that's all he needed. Touchdown Millville, up 20-7 now.
With 3:03 left in the first half. Snap, ball, kick, and the kick is good. 3:03 left in the first half. It's Millville 21, Cherokee 7. Back after this timeout.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Millville will kick the ball off. Tyrell, this is a big series for the Thunderbolts, I think. You need to keep this at 14 at the half.
100%.
Barbara Giovanni again at the 5-yard line. Has an allergy to the football. picks it up, takes it near the 20-yard line. That's where we'll have it 1st and 10.
I've never heard that one before, Rich allergy to football, but he clearly does. That's his third muffed catch of the game. I don't know what's going on.
So the ball's at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, and here you go. Millville with a 9-play, 46-yard drive at 2:44. And they have a 21-7 lead, and the defense needs to cover Shardoff.
Cover the middle of the field, and they're good. Shardoff is only going in the middle of the field.
First and 10 at the 20. Barbara Giovanni's in motion, and Birdie's going to keep it. And he's going to take it out to about the 22-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
The run game hasn't really been there, Rich. I mean, other than a couple.
That's a touchdown run. That's it.
I was going to say, the touchdown run and maybe one other run. Cherokee's run offense has not been there. Props to Millville's offense, or Millville's defense. They just have to cover the middle and cover Shardoff, like you said.
Shardoff is in the slot to the near side. Nobody's on him. Back to pass, Birdie's flushed out of the pocket. Now he throws, and the ball's underthrown. Incomplete.
And that was to Shardoff there, I believe. And that was Birdie's first read, but our defensive line got back there with the pressure for him to have to look him off the first time. But he still targeted him, and it was a bad throw.
So it'll be a 3rd down and 8 for Cherokee. Millville has 2 timeouts remaining. So a defensive stop here, Millville might be able to put a little bit more length in this game.
Especially if Cherokee goes back for a pass and incomplete passes. It happens. That stops the clock again.
Here comes pressure for Millville. Birdie rolls out to his left, and Millville has him pinned back there. And they take him down deep in Cherokee territory.
Far side ref did throw a flag, though, so we'll see what that's on.
Looked to be a hold against Cherokee. We'll see. Millville came with a blitz. And it's going to be a hold against Cherokee, and Millville will take the result of the play. Why wouldn't they take the result of the play? He sacked. Well, wait a minute. Am I missing something here? Did they not sack him deep in his own territory?
They definitely did, and the fans out here are saying the same exact thing. They might have declined. No, but still, even if they
Or did he get rid of the ball? I mean, I didn't see him get rid of the ball.
Me neither. And if they did, there was no wide receiver in the area, so that should be intentional grounding.
So they are going to mark the ball back to the 13-yard line where he was sacked. So it is going to be a 9-yard loss for Birdie. And it's 4th down with the clock running. And there is the kick, and Millville will let it hit, and it takes a neutral roll down at the 45-yard line with 1:46 left in the first half.
With 1:46 left and all of your time, or in 2 timeouts left, I think that's more than enough time for Millville, especially the way that they've been moving the ball on offense. More than enough time for them to go down and score before the half.
2 timeouts, as you said, Tyrell, and 1:46. I mean, look, Millville does. Cherokee gets the ball to start the second half, so Millville's got to keep that in mind. And you know, a score here really makes a huge difference in this ball game. Millville's going to go 2 wides to each side, and they're going to have O'Connor in shotgun by himself. O'Connor takes a snap, drops back. Throws it down the sidelines. He's got Holly, and it's underthrown. Incomplete. He had him, but the ball was underthrown.
Not only underthrown, but thrown to Reggie Holly's back shoulder. Far off of his back shoulder, where Reggie Holly would have had to make a crazy adjustment to catch that ball. If Robbie O'Connor leads him, we're looking at a touchdown here.
Second down and 10. Bad news, it's incomplete. Good news, clock stops.
And you still have 2 timeouts.
Second down and 10 for Millville. Trips to the near side, 2 to the far side. O'Connor, straight drop back. Yeah, he has time over the middle, and the ball is picked. Picked off. To the 49-yard line goes John Serzin. And that's something you absolutely did not need.
That's definitely a miscommunication from the wide receivers and Robbie O'Connor. They looked like he went straight to the wide receivers and told him something. But
coming across the middle, and there's the pass. I thought I saw that, and thanks to Ariel Melendez, I think I saw that in the corner of my eye that he got hit. So it's 1st and 10 at the Millville 48-yard line. He was interfered with, and that's shirt off again, and he's going to have 9 yards to the 39.
This is exactly what you didn't want, because I was thinking you didn't want 2 things. You didn't want to score too fast, give Cherokee the ball back, or you didn't want to turn the ball over with time on the clock. And, of course, they did the second option.
Second down and 1. Shirt off in motion. Birdie back to pass, over the middle. He's got Chertoff again. Down to the 16-yard line. It's going to be a 23-yard gain.
Once again, Rich, that middle of the field and Chertoff are like lovers right now. You just can't stop them from being together, and Millville can't stop them at all.
At the 16, 1st and 10. Birdie straight drop back. He throws the ball into the end zone, and the ball is going to be incomplete. So 8 completions for Birdie tonight, 7 of them to Shardoff for 88 yards.
I think only one of those completions to Shardoff was an out route to the sideline. The rest have been, like I said, over the middle. And I know I keep saying it, but that middle of Millville's defense is a liability where the linebackers are and in front of the deep backs. That's exactly where Shardoff's going. That's where Birdie's hitting.
Shardoff is a slot to the near side. And Shardoff on a crosser, and it's picked off by Millville. Marzine Johnson picks it off, and Millville takes over at the 16-yard line.
I'm hoping they've seen me point from the booth and see that Shardoff was going right over the middle once again. And good job of Marzine Johnson from stepping up from that deep back position and making that interception.
At the 16-yard line, Millville will do well to eat the clock. And Millville will call a timeout. We'll take it with them, 24 and a half seconds left. 21-7 Millville back after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
So Millville takes over, 1st and 10 at their own 16, and Tyrell with 24 and a half seconds here, just eat the ball, kill the clock, and go in with a 14-point lead.
I think so as well. They're coming out at wild time, my favorite position, so we'll see what they do out of that.
So Holly's going to be the quarterback, and they're going to give it off to Dawkins. And Dawkins will get 2 or 3 yards. Give him 3 yards to the 19. And Millville will let the clock run out. That'll be the last play of the first half. A good first half for Millville. They lead this game by a score of 21-7. We're going to take a break, come back. Halftime festivities in the Millville Band right after this.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Without there cannot be love. And without a beginning, there can be no end.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
We're back at halftime. Hey, how you doing? He's Tyrell Dunn. I'm Rich Van Noort. Just to let you know. Millville leads this game by a score of 21-7 at the half. And Tyrell, your thoughts of Millville's overall play in the first half?
So far, if I had to give it a grade, I'd give it like a B flat. Very good offensively on some drives. We've seen the interception, but as we've seen on a replay and as we heard from Ariel, that Reggie Holly got bumped in the middle of the field, which left that play wide open. And we've seen maybe either it was that or there was a miscommunication between the wide receivers and Robbie O'Connor. But other than that, I think they've had a great drive so far. And defensively, not a lot of stuff going on besides Shartoff and the middle of the field. And like I said in the first half, Shartoff in the middle of the field are like lovers right now. And like just Millville can't stop the love. They're just, that bond is too strong. But if they stop that, Cherokee's going nowhere because their run game is non-existent.
Cherokee has 114 total yards in the game. 88 of those yards are Shartoff receiving the ball.
Exactly.
I mean, so if Millville can just cover, look, I know that high school coaches don't like to do a lot of press man, but boy, you got to get an athlete on that guy and start taking inside shoulder.
I would at least try it on a couple plays. Try man. Why not? Why not try? Because what you're trying right now is you're letting him get over the middle of the field, whether it be on like a deep post or just like a cross route. He's open on anything.
So take it away by playing that inside shoulder.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, make Birdie throw the difficult pass.
Right.
But anyway, let's go to some stats. By the way, who are we starting with first, Ryan? We're going to go to Millville. They're up 21-7 at the half, 67 rushing yards, and 127 through the air, 194 overall. And we talked about playing a clean game. Millville hasn't been totally clean because they have one turnover on the interception that was caused by a potential pass interference, but only one penalty for 15, and that was a reaction play on Reggie Holly's behalf, right? Think about that. I mean, jumping over the guy to avoid the tackle is a reaction play.
Oh, 100%.
But that was the only penalty of the half.
Oh, 100%. And as you've seen, Millville has 67 rushing yards. And
you got to stop that. You really have to stop that.
As you see, I'm cracking up because that's the funniest number in the world right now.
Right now it is.
But other than that, Reggie Holly has been carrying the first half whatsoever, all out. And he carried the Delsey game, and he's carrying this game so far. And he's making plays out of nothing. And without the run game, they're stopping Aiden Dawkins, but they're not stopping anybody else, honestly. So they're locked in on Aiden Dawkins like the Saquon Barkley, and they're just leaving everything else open.
Robbie O'Connor, 7 of 11 passing, 1 interception for 127. Reggie Holly, 4 for 23 on carries, 10 for 33 for Dawkins. 5 catches for 100 yards for Reggie Holly. Here is Cherokee's halftime stats. Birdie's 8 of 14, 1 interception for 99 yards. Shardoff, 7 catches for 88 yards. They had only 15 yards on the ground, and they get the ball to start the second half. Shepard approaches. High end over-ender. It's taken at the 20-yard line. And it's a fumble. It's on the ground. Who falls on it? It's going to be Millville's football. Now, who was that? Was that Barbara Giovanni?
I was going to say, he actually caught the ball, and he's not allergic to the ball anymore.
He is allergic to the football.
He's still allergic. He did not take his EpiPen during halftime.
So Millville takes over the ball. 1st and 10. And they're going to mark the ball at the Cherokee 37-yard line. And that was Barbara Giovanni.
Yes, it was. Oh, my goodness. He needs to change his gloves, his outfit, his shirt. Just take the pads off, and I don't know what's going on there, but he's still dropping the ball.
Dawkins, the running back. Holly, the quarterback. Trips to the near side. Holly is going to take it, roll to his left, and he's going to throw. He's got a man wide open, and that's Devontae Smith at the 25-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 23.
That was a great pass by Reggie Holly. He only had, one pass before that in the season? That was a great ball by him.
So a 14-yard pass to Devontae Smith, and it's a first down for Millville. And
rollout to his offside.
Reggie Holly has 2 passing completions so far this year. He's 2 for 2, both of them for 14 yards.
Wow. That's great stats right there from Reggie Holly.
So 2 wides to each side. Holly, the quarterback again. Dawkins, the running back. Devontae Smith into the formation. Holly is going to take it on a run. Inside the 15, inside the 10, 5. Touchdown, Reggie Holly. What a run.
He cannot go down.
23 yards, and I love this action by Smith into the formation to create that diversion, and he goes right back behind that motion. Great play by Reggie Holly for 23 yards.
And as we were just saying, Reggie Holly has been carrying this drive or this Millville offense all game. Make one guy move, spin off, make another guy move. These arm tackles aren't going to work on Reggie Holly. He just keeps his feet chugging and moving, and even in the end zone, they still can't take him down.
And Powers' extra point is up, and it is good. 10:56 left, third quarter. Millville 28, Cherokee 7. Back after this timeout.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Tristan Shepard getting ready to kick off for the Thunderbolts. Coming up and returning the ball to near the 30-yard line. That might have been Shardoff. Let me check. Shardoff wears 3. Barbara Giovanni wears 2. And it was Barbara Giovanni.
actually kept the ball in his hand for once. But let's go back to that replay.
Now watch Smith. Just goes into the formation, now goes into the interior of the line, creates that diversion, opens that hole to the outside. I like the play call.
Oh, 100%. That's something you have to run multiple times. And when we get into the playoffs, run that to, deke the defense and have Rich Powley run that same exact play. I love it.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Birdie takes the snap. Straight ahead handoff Gersey. And Gersey's going to plow forward with the help of his lineman to the 36-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 6.
I don't know if you're seeing it, but Jaden Jones is coming off the edge a lot, being untouched. I'm not sure exactly what Cherokee's plan is for him, but if he realizes that, he can shoot the gap really hard, really quick. Just don't get too eager. Obviously, still hold your ground, but he's going unblocked a lot on this outside.
That's not a recipe for success if you're an offense to let a guy like Jaden Jones by himself.
Not at all. But they have it heavy to his side right now.
2nd and 4. Shardoff in motion. Handoff. Gersey's got it, and he gets nailed at the 36-yard line for no gain. Millville was in the backfield on that play.
They were literally holding Curdy as he's handing the ball off. If they would have seen that a little bit earlier, they could have taken the ball right from Curdy's hands and turned it themselves.
No gain. It's going to be a 3rd and 4.
For Birdie. I apologize, Birdie.
Okay, Coach, if you don't get the first down here, do you go for it deep in your own territory? You're down 28-7.
I think they've gone for it almost every time. So I think they will, but should you? No.
Hop and Barbagiovanni to the far side. Shardoff as a wing, now in motion. And they're going to fake it, and Birdie's going to keep it, and he's going to get the first down and a lot more. 30, 20, 10. And he is in for the touchdown. Birdie from 64 yards, and it's now a 28-13 game.
That was a good play call by Cherokee. I'll give him that. Fake it to the Shardoff, who's been your main guy on offense, and take it yourself. Over-contain on the Millville defense. I believe they all reacted to Shardoff, and Birdie seen that and took it to the house for 6.
Birdie from 64. And it's now a 28-13 ball game pending the extra point for Matthew St. John. Snap and the kick.
Flag on the play.
And there is a flag on the play. The kick is good. We'll check the flag. They're going to call offside against Millville. And they will decline. They'll decline the penalty. And the kick will be good. It's an offside. They don't have to kick it again. Apparently they think they do. And again.
We're going to false start on Cherokee on the left side.
Going to be offside against Millville again.
Are they calling on Millville again? There they are.
It's an offside. They don't have to take the penalty or refuse the penalty. The play is done. Okay.
Third time's the charm.
So St. John needs to practice. So we're going to try this again. And the third time's the charm. It's good. 28-14 Millville. Back after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Saunders back deep for Millville, waiting for St. John's kick. And they're going to onside it. And a good play out there. Didn't catch the number, but a very good play.
Nyshawn Jones there.
Nyshawn Jones goes to a knee and surrounds the ball. And the onside goes for naught, and Millville's got great field position.
Little shout out here to number 54, Tristan Shepard, long snapper and kickoff guy. Happy 18th birthday to you. We wish you the best, and go Millville.
So Holly comes out at quarterback again with Aiden Dawkins to his left. Millville goes 4 wides. Jet action. O'Neal looks for room. He's got a little crease, and he's going to get 6 to the 44. Now we have a flag on the play. They're going to call a hold against Millville. And that flag came really late.
Very late. I think Evan O'Neal was tripping and falling, and
he was
down.
actually down.
He was down.
He was down.
And then they called the flag.
First and 20 from the 40. Robbie O'Connor comes back in as the quarterback. Need I remind everybody that Cherokee does not have a penalty yet today. First and 20 from the 40. They're going to hand it off to Dawkins. Dawkins has room! Over the 40, 30. He is going to go! Aiden Dawkins, touchdown. Millville from 60 yards out. And Millville leads this game 34-14.
That was a great play call. They're not expecting, Cherokee's not expecting a run play on first and that long, and they should have been. And Aiden Dawkins finally with a breakout play for the first time this game. He's been stopped all game, but great block right there by Devontae Smith. Great pressure, great penetration by the Millville's offensive line. And after that, it's just Aiden Dawkins' speed that takes it for the rest of the way.
And Powers comes on for the extra point. Kick is up. And it is good. I believe that was Amelia Holmes, by the way, with the kick. 35-14 Millville. Back after this.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Rapid fire offense here. 21 points scored in the first almost 4 minutes. And taking the ball to about the 45-yard line. Good run there. I believe that was... I think that was Lorenzo Lonta with that carry. Cherokee has the ball in good territory. starting at their own 45-yard line. First and 10 for the Chiefs. Levi Feeney Childers runs into the game at linebacker. Birdie, handoff, and getting 2 yards is going to be Gersey.
That's what we were talking about earlier, Rich. That inside zone is just not working for Cherokee whatsoever. Like I said, they got lucky on that last. I won't call it luck. They just digged Millville's defense to have Birdie run for 64 yards. Other than that, that run game for Cherokee has been non-existent this whole game.
I'll tell you, Cooper Birdie, he impressed me with his speed.
He was quick. I didn't realize he was going to be that
quick. Second down 8. Birdie, handoff, Gersey gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 12 carries, 29 yards tonight for Gersey.
That was actually Lance Cheng there. Gersey that came out for that one play. Gersey's back in there, it looks like.
So, that was
Lance Cheng, number 39 for Cherokee. Getting his 15 seconds of fame there.
Third down and 8. Birdie back to pass. Here comes the rush. And it's complete to John Serzin, but only a 3-yard gain. And now we have it's going to be a roughing, of course, on Millville. So run that play back because he got rid of the ball. I got to tell you that I think that the referee overreacted on that play. And a first down at the 35-yard line for Millville after the 3-yard gain to Serzin. At the 35 of Millville, first and 10. Gersey in motion. They fake it to him again, and Birdie keeps it. And Birdie is going to be taken down inside the 30 at about the 28-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 7.
If I was Millville's defense, I'd lock in on that backside and make sure my middle stays set because they're going to keep running that play because they've seen how the success that they got off of it their last drive. So if I'm Millville, I'm making sure my backside guys and my middle guys are staying where they're supposed to be, and so Birdie doesn't run for 64 yards again.
That's a gain of 6, second down and 4. Play clock now under 10. And now we have a timeout. Cherokee has to call a timeout. The play clock was at 1. We'll take it with them. 5:33 left in the third. 35-14 Millville back after this.
Life puts a lot of demands on us. There's our jobs, those community and charity projects, our friends and the demands of the family,
Happy birthday,
birthdays and homework, the upkeep and maintenance of our homes, cars and possessions. Maybe it's time to really weigh out the things of greater importance, our relationship with God. Let us help you. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health.
And now, back to the game.
Out of the Cherokee timeout. It'd be a second down and 4 at the Millville 29-yard line. Scherthoff is in the backfield. It's going to be Birdie straight ahead, and Birdie's going nowhere. Great stand by Millville. It's going to be no gain for Birdie. It's going to be a 3rd and 4.
I don't know if you remember me talking about this last week, Rich, but when I said that I was playing defense even if I didn't completely beat the guy that I was going against, I made sure that I wasn't the one losing and I was holding up my guy. That's exactly what Darnell Williams did there. He held up his guy and had Birdie run right in the back of his lineman. So you don't have to win every pass block situation or block situation. You just have to make sure you don't go anywhere.
3rd down and 4. Millville jumps. Do they call the offside? Of course they do. It's going to be a 1st down for Cherokee on the offside. First and 10 for Cherokee at the Millville 24. Shardoff is now a wing to the near side. He's in motion. They're going to go power. And with the ball is Gersey, and he is held up, but it's going to gain on the play to the 17. That's going to be a 7-yard gain.
Hoping to see if Millville is catching when Shardoff goes in motion. It's most likely either going to Gersey or Curdy, or I keep calling him Curdy, but Birdie is keeping the ball and running to that backside.
Right, they're looking to load that extra blocker in the box.
Yes, and when they do, they run it so many times that then that gives Birdie a chance to keep it himself and run to that right side.
2nd down 3 from the 17. Birdie's going to keep it, and he's going to get down to the 15. Gain of 2 to be 3rd and 1.
But was done a lot better of containing that Birdie play, that Birdie fake where he keeps it to himself. So good on that, and good on I think the last time he ran, it was only for 6 yards.
And I'll tell you what, you're up by 21 points here, Tyrell. They're 3rd and 1. I would run a double A gap blitz.
I wouldn't be mad at that. We'll see if Darnell Williams does sneak up a little bit. Looks like he's not staying. He's staying in the mic position.
Hand off Gersey, and they're in the backfield. What a play by the Millville defense.
My goodness. They're going to call him throwing him down afterwards.
So Cherokee is still blocking here. Cherokee is still blocking. What are they supposed to do? And that's not throwing him down. I'm sorry, folks. I don't want to bash the guys, but come on now. The loss of 3 for Gersey and then a half the distance penalty. It's a half the distance penalty. It's not a 10-yard penalty. It's half the distance. They just marked off a 15-yard penalty. At the 5-yard line. Birdie, handoff. Gersey loses a yard. Back to the 6.
Looked like Sincere Gilmore came off the edge flying and stopped Gersey for absolutely nothing. Let's see if Millville defense can put up a goal line stand here.
Second and goal from the 6. Shardoff in motion. Birdie is going to roll to his left. Looks to the other side. Man wide open. Touchdown. Surzan for the touchdown. Wide open. And it's now 35-20.
And I think Darnell Williams is the one who was supposed to cover him. And Darnell Williams is a bigger guy. So him on a wide receiver or even a tight end is a tough coverage for Darnell Williams, especially if they're coming across field and you don't expect Burry to throw across his body across to the other side of the field. So touchdown Cherokee, and they're going for 2 here, it looks like.
Well, actually they have St. John on the field. Here comes the kick, and it's up, and it is good. 1:54 left, third quarter. It's Millville 35, Cherokee 21. Back after this.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
And now, back to the game.
.154 left, third quarter, and a game's a 14-point game.
And that drive was really led by penalties on the Millville's defense that could have not been called.
33 yards in penalties, so it's only a 55-yard drive, and 33 of its penalties. And they're going to go for another onside kick.
Did that go 10 yards? He stopped before 10 yards. There's no way that's Cherokee's ball.
Should be Millville ball.
And illegal touching, right?
Well, no. Millville did try to recover it, but it's dual possession, and the receiving team wins the tie. Coming up with the ball for Millville was Marquise Allen, and Millville has the ball for 49 of Cherokee. 1st and 10. First and 10 from the 49-yard line. Millville goes 4 wide. Dawkins the back. Robbie O'Connor is the quarterback. They're going to throw the slip screen to Saunders. Saunders breaks 1 tackle. Has the sideline and makes something out of nothing.
Other than making that first guy miss, that was really all on Evan O'Neal there. He held his block. If you see here, look at Evan O'Neal at the bottom of your screen. Makes this guy miss, but look at Evan O'Neal just holding his guy, pushing him back, and then gets off when he's past him. That's great blocking by Evan O'Neal, number 6 there on Millville's offense.
So a first down for Millville off the 13-yard pass from O'Connor. Holly in motion. They hand it off to Dawkins. He's got room. He's into the secondary. Over the 20, near the 15, they're going to mark it at the 14-yard line. And an injured Cherokee player. It's going to be a 22-yard gain for Dawkins. We'll take an injury timeout with 1:19 left. Millville 35, Cherokee 21. Back after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And 10, Millville at the Cherokee 14-yard line. They're going to pitch it wide. It's going to go to Holly. Holly has the sideline. How did he get anything? Watch this play again if we've got the replay. This is unbelievable. Cherokee had this sniffed out. They had a guy on the edge waiting for him, and he still got to the outside and made something out of nothing. And they're going to mark the ball to 6. It's 8 yards for Holly.
I got to be honest with you, Rich. As long as I've been watching football, playing football, whatever it may be, I've never liked pitch plays. But when you're Reggie Holly, you can really do anything with any play. He's going to make something happen.
O'Connor with Dawkins to his right, Holly to his left. They're going to hand it off to Holly. Looks for the hole. He's going to put his head down. He's in for the touchdown. 6 yards for Reggie Holly.
You really got to tip your cap to Reggie Holly, and obviously he's had a great game, but for someone who's making something out of nothing, who's carrying the team on his back, who he doesn't have his partner in crime, Jaden Days, who's out for another few weeks, he's doing everything. He's putting his team on his back, and this drive, great block by
Dawkins.
By Dawkins there, who's fouled him too, and it makes one more cut inside, and that's a touchdown there. But good on Millville, good on Reggie Holly.
Powers in for the extra point, and it's good. 55 seconds left, third quarter. It's Millville 42, Cherokee 21. Back after this timeout.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Shardhoff and Barbagiovanni back deep for the Chiefs. Waiting for Birthday Boy to kick it off. And it's going to go to Barbagiovanni at the 12. Looks for room. And he's going to carry it to about the 35-yard line where his forward progress is stopped. And they're going to throw another flag. Another penalty against Millville. They'll mark it off. So another 15-yard penalty. Cherokee will have the ball at midfield. And Jimmy Mack, nice to hear from you. He's watching the game tonight. He wants everybody to know that the Thunderbolt Club certainly appreciates all the current members. And if you are an alum, join the Thunderbolt Club. What a great place to go and to be and to support our athletes here and support our kids who wear orange and blue. Birdie back to pass. He's going to throw the ball in the flat. He's got shirt off, and that's a late hit by Barbagiovanni, late block. So it's going to be a 6-yard pass to Barbagiovanni. Let's check that. Shardhoff.
With the late block for Barbagiovanni.
Correct. 8 catches for 94 for Shardhoff. 2nd and 4. Handoff. Gersey, he gets the first down, and he stopped right at the line to gain, so a gain of 4 and a first down.
Like I said on their last drive, when you see number 3, when you see Shardhoff go in motion and chop his feet right behind the left guard, you have to know that that play is going right there. It's either going there or Birdie's keeping it to himself, going to that backside, and
they're telegraphing the play.
Yeah, exactly. They're giving it to you. They're like, hey, we're going to run this play, and Millville just hasn't, stopped it for either no gain or loss of yards.
1st and 10 at the Millville 40. Handoff, Gersey again, and he gets to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him a yard, 2nd down to 9, and that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 42-21 Millville, back after this timeout.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
When we come back, it'll be a 2nd down and 9 at the Millville 39-yard line. Second down, 9 for the Chiefs. Shardhoff is now in motion. They're going to throw it in the flat to Shardhoff. Millville's got that sniffed out. And we'll see where they mark it. I was afraid they were going to call another penalty on Millville for being on the ground.
That's why I looked out the booth so far, Rich. I was like, oh, God, here comes another one.
Gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Third down and 8. Shardhoff is a slot to the far side. Millville needs to keep track of him. Birdie back to pass, throws it, he slings, he's got a man. That's Surgeon. Surgeon gets to the 34-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 4. It's going to be 4th down. Or is it an incomplete pass? No, they did call it complete. So it's a gain of 4 to Surgeon.
I seen that play coming from a mile away. I seen Surgeon, as soon as before he even broke, I seen that he was going to be wide open on that out route that he ran. Good on Millville's defense for stopping him before the 1st down, but I think if Birdie hit Surgeon earlier there, that might have been a 1st down.
4th down and 4. In case you're wondering where Shardhoff is, he's in the slot to the near side. Birdie throws, he's got a man, and wide open is going to be Barba Giovanni. It's going to be a gain on the play of 8 to the 26-yard line.
Just a quick out route ran there by Cherokee.
Gave him way too much room.
Way too much. I'm assuming they were trying to assume that it was going to be a go route, but it was a quick out route and just beat him there.
Trips to the far side for Cherokee. Millville only has 2 guys over. Safety has to step up. Birdie's going to keep it himself, and there's a hole on the edge by Surzan. And they're going to knock him out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. You watch this play again.
Octavian's benches.
Right there is your hold. To the 23-yard line for Birdie, it's 3 yards. Second down and 7. Birdie, handoff, Gersey. Gersey is going to plow his way to the 15. It's going to be a first down, gain of 8.
What does Gersey have? 20 rushes for only like 40?
17 for 45.
Yeah, so they're pretty much locking down Gersey. It's just these little runs that they're doing. They're spreading out the defense, just hand it up the middle.
Birdie again, Gersey. And this time he gets 3 yards to the 12.
Good job there by Millville's defense, but it looks like Cherokee, especially down here, are going to try to give it to Gersey, but I would still wait for a play action and a rollout from Birdie to try to target Barber Giovanni or who's in the slot now, Shardoff.
Second and 7. Gersey straight ahead, and he goes nowhere. Wow, that was Darnell Williams, the Mack truck.
He ran into a brick wall there, Rich.
Gersey is looking for the license plate.
Look at this. Darnell was barely even ready. He was fixing his helmet right up the middle, and you just beat a guy who's a lot bigger than you. And you see the impact. Great tackle there by Darnell Williams there.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 from the 12. And they go trips to the far side. Millville's got a cover. Birdie fakes it, keeps it himself. He'll have the first down inside the 5-yard line. Someone's got to cover up the quarterback on the outside. There was nobody there. And Birdie will have the first down down to the 3-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain for Birdie.
That's a great play call on Cherokee side of things. They got Millville's defense conditioned to that inside run by Gersey just to pull it off and have Birdie keep it on that outside.
So full house backfield for Cherokee. Birdie over center. He's going to hand it off, and it's going to go to Gersey, and he is wrapped up. Coming in for Millville to make that play, I believe it was Andrew Pinnock. And a loss of 2 for Gersey.
I was almost upset at Jaden Jones for, you see how fast he got to that quarterback there, but if there was a designed rollout there, Birdie was going nowhere with Jaden Jones right on him.
2nd and goal from the 5. Again, a full house backfield. Watch the keeper for Birdie. This time they go Gersey again. He goes nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal.
Going back to what you said, though, watch that rollout, watch that play action rollout by Birdie to go, because that whole right side of the field is wide open. Everybody's pretty much in the box for Millville, so I tell my ends to keep contained, tell my outside linebackers and my corners on that right side and the left side, to be fair, to keep contained and just watch 11.
3rd and goal from the 4. They're going to fake. Here comes the blitz. They throw it in the end zone. It's incomplete. Birdie was under pressure, and that time they had Gersey going out to the flat.
Which I'm not mad at that play call at all, but Millville just had everybody in Birdie's face.
And it's a 4th and goal for Cherokee. 3 wides in the game. Purdy. And now we have a timeout, Millville. We'll take it with them. 7:05 left in the ball game. It is a 42-21 Millville lead back after this timeout.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey. And now, back to the game.
Fourth down for Cherokee at goal at the Millville 4-yard line.
What are you looking for here, Rich, from your Millville's defense?
I think you're going to have to look for a birdie rollout.
Don't bite on the Gersey inside zone, but I don't think they're looking for it. I look for Shardall from Barbara Giovanni.
And Birdie rolls out. They're going to try to throw it back, and Millville loses again. They lose a wide receiver crossing, and Cherokee scores. Same play.
Guess who that was?
Barbara Giovanni for 4 yards, and it's now 42-27. Again, you see Barbara Giovanni, he starts the block, and he starts to block Darnell Williams and just releases across the field, and there's nobody anywhere near him. And the extra point is up, and it is good. 6:59 left in the game. It's Millville 42, Cherokee 28. Back after this timeout.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Well, the bad news is Cherokee scores a touchdown to get them within 14. The good news is they take almost 6 minutes off the clock. So now the clock's running against them, and watch out for more onside kicks here as Cherokee is down by 14. But Tyrell to get fooled on the same play twice.
They're just not watching Barbara Giovanni peel out on that left side. I mean, he's doing a good job of disguising it. I'm not taking anything away from him. But you just have to look out for that play.
And I'm sorry, Mr. Referee, that's 12 men in formation, which is against the rules. And taking the ball on a return for Millville is Nyshawn Jones.
They usually tell you as coaches, never to do that if you're one of the front men, never to return it.
But he had a bear hug on that football.
I'm not mad at it whatsoever.
He had a bear hug on that football, for sure.
He wasn't letting that one go at all. I think Millville just keeps it on the ground here, right, Rich?
You don't know. I would think they should, but we'll see.
I mean, their run plays have been going for all touchdowns at this point, it seems like. So
Cobbs and Dawkins in the backfield. And now we have motion against Cherokee, I believe.
That was Millville there. Isaiah Johnson on that left guard side.
Okay. So 7 penalties for 78 yards. Did I mention that Cherokee has no penalties? Handoff. Cobbs looks for room, gets a yard, maybe 2. Mark the ball at the Cherokee 49, so it'll be no gain, 2nd and 15.
Flag on the play. Sideline warning for Cherokee.
Second and 15 for Millville, ball at the Cherokee 49-yard line. O'Connor takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. He's got Dawkins, and Dawkins is midfield, loses a yard. Bring up 3rd and 11.
Marley Mason there of Cherokee making a tackle, and Aiden Dawkins did try to stiff arm him off, but good on Mason to keep his hand on Dawkins and bring him down.
3rd down and 16. Cherokee has 2 timeouts remaining. Now, if you take a look at Cherokee, Tyrell, you're going to watch the safety shade over to Reggie Holly every time. Opposite side, you've got one-on-one coverage. You got the slot wide open here with Evan O'Neill. O'Connor back to pass. Looks. He's got the crosser. It's Holly. Holly's got the far sideline. He's going to be run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 20 for Holly and a 1st down for Millville.
That's one of the things where you see it right away pretty much. They have 2 go routes on the right side, and Reggie Holly just coming in with a cross action route. And it's a very simple route. He's just too quick.
And now we have a flag on the play. So after the play, it's unsportsmanlike against Millville. Ball be back at the 45-yard line. It still should be 1st and 10.
On the replay here, trying to see the taunting. That's what they're calling for the taunting. They're calling him celebrating the 1st down and taunting penalty. All he did was he was a little 1st down selling. They called that a taunting penalty. Are we kidding? I don't like to complain about the refs a lot, but oh my gosh, that's silly. Let the kids play and have fun.
So it's 1st and 25. Cherokee now crowding the line of scrimmage. They're going to give it to Dawkins, and he's going to get 5 yards to the 40-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 20.
I'm all for calling the taunting penalty if it's like very disrespectful and like in the other guy's face, but where neither Reggie Holly or Evan O'Neill was in anybody's face, and they still called it. That's just silly.
Four and a half minutes left in the game. Millville just trying to kill some clock here. 2nd down and 20. Jasir Graves in motion. They're going to hand it off. Dawkins again. He's got the sideline. 30-25. Now they're going to call another penalty against Millville. It's a touchdown, but they're going to bring it back.
I'm not sure you can hear the fans here, folks, but they're all booing,
and they should be.
I was saying, rightly so.
And they should be, because if you guys can run that back again,
we'll see where the quote-unquote hold is, but another big play getting called back by Millville. Thankfully, they're up 14, but if this was a closer game, then
so it's going to be still a 2nd and 25 now. They're going to call it here. He let go. He disengaged. Once the runner got to his shoulder, he let go. And now, do we have a timeout to readjust the chains, I believe?
Definitely a referee's timeout, not a team timeout.
So they're going to mark the chain at the 34-yard line, 24 for a first down. So it's looks like 2nd and 21. O'Connor with Dawkins in the backfield. They hand it off to Dawkins. He's got room to the 35-yard line. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 11.
That dude is like a missile. As soon as you get him, he's just firing off. And it's unfortunate that he had a touchdown taken away from him because of a holding penalty. But this is one of the moments where you say, if Millville scores, ball don't lie. Ball does not lie if you score here.
It's 3rd down and 11. What most assuredly is 4-down territory for Millville. They want to keep the ball away from Cherokee and take the win. So Holly comes near side. Saunders is far side. 3rd and 11. O'Connor takes the snap, looks. He's going to throw it deep, and that's got to be interference. No call.
There's 2 flags back at the line of scrimmage, but there's no way that wasn't a pass interference downfield.
It was absolutely a pass interference. And it was called. There is a flag for pass interference. They're going to go holding against Millville. Of course they are. They've missed 4 or 5 holdings tonight against Cherokee. On their last drive, they missed one.
It's the offsetting penalties.
The offsetting penalties, and it will be 3rd down and 11 from the 35-yard line. Third down, 11. We'll replay the down. Connor in shotgun with Dawkins to his right. There's a snap. They fake. They look down the field. It's a go route to Holly, and it's a caught. Ball don't lie.
That's what I said.
Touchdown.
Ball doesn't lie if Millville scores here, and there's no flag, so it's standing. Touchdown, Millville. Great catch by Reggie Holly. With a guy smothered all over him. Great ball by Robbie O'Connor as well.
So here's the play again. It's a simple go route. And Connor put it right where it had to be. Dropped the ball right in the bucket for the touchdown. Powers for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. 2:57 left in the game. 49-28 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. one-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
Kickoff by Shepard goes over the head of Barbagiovanni and into the end zone. Cherokee will have it at the 20-yard line. So I think Reggie Holly has had an impact on this game. I don't know about you.
Maybe just a little bit.
I
don't know.
think so.
I'm not sure. Tell me how many touchdowns he has.
Reggie, he's got 5 of them.
Wow!
He's got 5. He's got 5.
There.
7 carries for 60 yards, 7 catches for 155, and 14 yards passing.
Mr. Do-It-All himself. Change your Instagram tag to that, Reggie.
Handoff up the gut, and it looks like Cherokee's got some of their backups in. So that was Chang for no gain.
He came up limping from that play.
So Cherokee will just be content to run out the clock.
In under 3 minutes, they're down 21. It's going to be hard to come back from the deficit that much.
Brennan Bird now at the quarterback for Birdie. Well, I got to say, Shardoff's not in the game, so Millville fans have to be happy.
I'm sure happy.
Pitch goes wide. The ball's fumbled. And I believe Cherokee picked it up. That was a... Oh, it's Millville's ball.
Good ball.
So with 2:03 left, Millville takes it over. And let's see what Millville does with it. I mean, I'm sure they're going to want to just, with 2:03, three victory formations should do it.
But do you want to give your backups a chance to maybe score their first touchdown?
They want to play too, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Some of your JV guys.
Exactly. Give them a chance. Have one of them score. I think that's one of my favorite things to see in football is their backups getting in and scoring, and the whole team, the whole crowd doing wild. I love seeing that.
So Quan Bole comes in at quarterback. Also coming on late is Breon Cuff, so Millville has to call a timeout. 2:03 left in the game, 49-28 Millville. Back after this timeout.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
Bowleg in the game, he's going to hand it off. And that's going to be Cobbs. Gets 6 yards to the 10-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 4. Clock ticking, and Millville's in no hurry here. They should just run the play clock to the end. Another one off the Cobbs, and he is inside the 5. He's going to have a first down, I think, at the 4-yard line. That's going to be another 6-yard gain for Cobbs. With the clock running, I got to tell you, if they run this play under 40 seconds, take the knee. I would not pile on here. So just, Cherokee's not calling timeout. And then touchdown looks like Evan O'Neill. From 4 yards out, Evan O'Neill, it's now 55-28.
I'm not mad at giving Evan O'Neill that touchdown there. He's kind of been the unsung hero. He's a great blocker. He makes plays when he needs to. He's like the quiet, not leader, but the quiet player in the offense who makes the offense go. So I'm not mad there of getting him the touchdown whatsoever.
And they're going to go for 2? What is this? Into the end zone, incomplete.
Very interesting play call there.
55-28. 37 seconds left in the game. Back after this.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
.37 seconds, 36.9 to be exact. Tristan Shepard will kick it off for Millville. End over end kick. Turned over the 20. And down around the 28-yard line.
But that was Elijah Jordan there on the return. I gotta say, that was a great game by Millville's offense. Other than the pick, like you said, that was very questionable. That, you know, looked like the guy from Cherokee did hit Reggie Hollywood. Other than that, that was a very good game by Millville's offense.
Millville does have backups in the game. And again, at quarterback is Brennan Bird. He gives it to Cheng. Cheng's going to be taken down for a loss. Back to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 12, but I think that's going to be the last play of the game. And it is, as teams are walking off the field. That's it. From John Barbow Stadium, Wheaton Field, Millville climbs to 3-4. They're trying to get out of a 1-4 hole. They win this game by a score of 55-28. And Tyrell, as we watch the players shake hands, your thoughts?
That was, like I said, that was a great game by Millville's offense. And great first half by Millville's defense. I'm not sure exactly what happened in the second half there, where Cherokee is scoring 2 touchdowns pretty much in the third quarter. And we're seeing that, you know, Birdie and Chartoff are like pretty much obviously the MVPs of Cherokee's offense. But other than them too, it was a really great game other than those 2 players. When they stopped the run offense, I think they had a great pass defense other than leaving the middle open for Chartoff. And then the 2 peel-out plays by Barbara Giovanni. But I still think that Millville has some things to fix because they go up against a powerhouse in St. Augustine this week.
They're a powerhouse, but if you take a look at some common opponents, you know, with, you know, Cherokee had a big problem with the Prep, but Mainland hung with them. Only lost 17-7. So, the Prep's offense kind of average. The defense very, very good. They held Winslow to 19 points. So that's going to be a tough assignment. But what we'll do is we'll take a break and we'll come back and wrap this thing up after this.
Hello, I'm John Capizzola.
And I'm Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, and together we're running for Cumberland County Board of Commissioners, and I'm asking for your vote to restore progress to Cumberland County.
For too many years, our Republican-led Commissioners Board has failed our county. They've come up short with a jail resolution. They've also fumbled the opportunity for a county broadband initiative. They've left millions of dollars of federal grant money on the table. Now, our cities and our townships are left to negotiate for themselves.
They've driven away experienced employees and replaced them with friends and families. And while they claim to hold the line on taxes, we know they have spent our county surplus, which will ultimately lead to a painful tax increase in the future.
Under Democratic leadership, Cumberland County grew stronger. We saw the largest business growth in 20 years.
Democrats expanded the Cumberland County College to Rowan University, which includes a medical school, and also built a state-of-the-art vocational and technical education center, also known as CC Tech.
It's time to bring back stability, opportunity, and integrity here in Cumberland County. Vote for yours truly, John Capizzola, and my awesome running mate, Yolanda Garcia-Balicki, for Cumberland County Commissioner.
Vote column A. Let's protect our future by restoring progress to Cumberland County.
Paid for by Capizzola and Garcia-Balicki for Commissioner.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, I am Roy Shepard.
And I'm Carmen Del Vicario.
And I'm Joe Durella, and we are Team Millville for City Commission. We have an aggressive agenda to bring Millville back. Number 1, financial stability. 2, invest in our police department and public safety. 3, economic development. We bring vision, integrity, and experience. Vote Team Millville on November 4th.
Paid for by R.M. Quirk, Treasurer.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is...
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
We are back at John Barbour Stadium in Wheaton Field. Millville wins this game by a score of 55-28. Let's go ahead and talk about statistics. Ryan, where are we going to start on statistics here? We're going to start with we'll start with Cherokee. They scored 28 points tonight, 250 total yards, pretty balanced. 131 passing, 119 rushing. Millville 430 yards, and the big thing at the bottom is 0 penalties for 0 yards. And Tyrell, you and I were talking during the break. We noticed at least 4, possibly 5 penalties during the game that could easily have been called on Cherokee that were not called. And then, of course, Millville had their penalties, which we'll be talking about in just a minute.
100%. And the one that did get called was part of a penalty that got called on Millville, so it's offsetting, so it doesn't count.
Well, and the only reason they had to call that is it was a blatant pass interference. He grabbed the receiver on a hook and go.
Right.
And so he had to grab him, or else he would have scored a touchdown.
But to talk about Millville's team overall, like I said before we took the break, I think they had a great offensive and defensive performance. If it wasn't for those silly touchdowns by the Barber Giovanni peeling out and just nobody covering on that side, I think Millville wins this, like I said, by 40. And I actually called Millville by 40 before the game, and I was almost right. If it wasn't for those silly 2 touchdowns, then, they would have my prediction would have been right. But other than that, other than those 2 silly touchdowns, I think that Millville had a great game overall. Still a little bit of mistakes here and there, but I think they had a great game.
Star of the show for Cherokee was Cooper Birdie. Cooper Birdie with 15 of 22 passing, 1 interception for 131, and he also ran 9 times for 78 yards. Gersey was 21 carries for 47 yards. The receiving star was Shardhoff, 9 catches for 95 yards. They had 2 turnovers, 11 first downs in the game, and they held the ball for about 25 minutes during the game as well. Let's go to Millville stats. Millville, 55 points tonight, 430 yards of offense with 221 on the ground. The star on the ground, Aiden Dawkins, 16 carries, 134 yards. Reggie Holly, 7 for 60. Passing tonight, it was Robbie O'Connor, 10 of 14 passing, 1 interception for 195. Reggie Holly had 1 for 1 for 14. And Reggie Holly, 7 catches for 155 yards. Millville had 9 penalties for 103, a couple of roughings that were just brutal. I mean, just brutal calls. And not that they inflicted a lot of injury or pain. It was just brutal on the refs' behalf. So 13 first downs for Millville. Reggie Holly, the star of the game, with 3 rushing touchdowns and 2 receiving touchdowns as Millville wins this game by a score of 55-28. Let's send it down to the field. Ariel Melendez has the star of the game, Reggie Holly.
Oh, it's hometown cooking for Millville as they head back here to John Barbeau Stadium. Put up 55 points on the Cherokee Chiefs, 55-28 is the final. Ariel Melendez here, and if you were watching the game, you knew who we were going to be talking to pretty much by the start of this game. Our star of the game right next to me, Reggie Holly. I showed him our stats, or his stats, at the end of the game. 1 for 1 with a 14-yard pass, which you're now 2 for 2 on the season with 2 14-yard passes. 7 rushes for 60 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground. 7 catches for 155 yards, 2 touchdowns. 229 yards of offense from just this guy right here. The team had around 430. We'll have those final stats for you in just a little bit. I don't even know where to start. What did you eat for lunch today? Because apparently you got to keep doing it.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I ain't really coming here thinking I was going to get 5 touchdowns. I was just doing me.
And the one touchdown I want to go to is, I believe it was out of the Wildcat. And you weren't going to let anybody take you down. You made at least 2 people kind of miss your legs, and you just forced your way into the end zone. Just talk about that play specifically and how you're able to run the Wildcat so successfully.
I don't even know. I used to play running back when I was little, so I feel like my vision is nice. And I just was hitting the holes. And I ain't gonna lie, they were scratching me, all that. But yeah, I just keep moving my feet. So yeah, that was probably the result for the touchdown.
And how important of a win was this for you guys? Obviously, it's been kind of a little bit of a difficult season, a little bit up and down. You guys come off what looks like a good win. I'm sure some things you want to clean up, though, but this was probably, aside from some penalties and whatnot, one of your most successful games of the season. Just what went right and how important was it for you guys to get this win?
Yeah, it was just, with our win last week, we was just trying to, peg you off of that and get a second win straight so we can, have a good mindset going into St. Alex next week.
And you guys got a chance at the end of the game to put some of the bench guys in. We saw, Bole come in. How fun is that to see those guys get a chance at the end and even get the touchdown?
Yeah, it's fun. I ain't gonna lie. During practice, I was telling them all week I want to put up 50 so we can get it. I want to put up 50 so we can get the JV in. I ain't gonna lie. I like seeing the guys. I like seeing them win. I ain't gonna lie.
And how nice is it to get the win on senior night as well?
Amazing. Perfect. Needed it for my seniors.
So senior night here in Millville, but wasn't the senior that led the show. Reggie Holly right here. Again, over almost 230 yards offense. Millville put on a big showing against Cherokee and put up 55 points in their second straight victory. We'll be back with some final stats here on Quinn Broadcasting, so stay with us.
And right back in the booth, Millville runs their record to 3-4 on the year, and 3-5 for the Cherokee Chiefs as Millville wins this game by a score of 55-28. Tyrell, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Like I said, Millville had a great game all around. Like some silly plays, a lot of silly penalties that arguably couldn't have been called. But other than that, once again, they have to admit this was their cleanest game, I think, so far. But they even have to have a cleaner game next week against St. Augustine. Luckily for them, they have a mini bye. They are home again, so they have that home field advantage on their side. And like you said, Millville or St. Augustine's offense is okay. I think our defense can hold up to them, but you know, their defense is outstanding. So we just have to put something together, put a clean performance together against St. Augustine next week, and finish the season strong.
For Ariel Melendez, for Ozzie Morey, Brendan Kiley, Liam Mulheron, and Ryan, thank you so much for what you do. And for my buddy right here, Tyrell Dunn, I'm Rich Van Noord, saying see you next week right here against St. Augustine.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.